The purpose of the study was to test a novel ventilatory circuit adapter to be used to deliver inhaled nitric oxide for the newborns. Okay, it was in vitro study, and we've designed the novel ventilator circuit adapter primarily to be used for aerosol delivery. And the first study showed that we achieved 10 to 16 times higher inhaled dose of aerosolized albuterol. So the second thought was that maybe the design of this adapter would allow successfully also to deliver therapeutic gases. Because in the neonatal community, inhaled nitric oxide is a standard treatment for persistent pulmonary hypertension of the newborn, we decided to test the delivery of the inhaled nitric oxide. So we've built an in vitro circuitry based on the VN500 baby log ventilator, and we've used the Draeger test lung. And as a standard of care, we use the similar system as ionovent, where the nitric oxide is delivered into the inspiratory arm of the ventilatory circuit. In comparison, our novel circuit adapter allows you to introduce the gas at the level of Y connector in such a way that you can avoid the dilution of the gas by the ventilator bias flow. And the design of the device is such that there is separation between two different gas sources. The ventilator bias flow is still intact, but the additional gas that are introduced are not mixed with the bias flow. So the bias flow maintain CPAP and maintain lungs open, whereas during inhalation, patient is inhaling and patient is delivers the gases. In this case, it was nitric oxide. And we've shown in our study that when we targeted delivery of 20 parts per million of the nitric oxide, we've only used 1/3 of the gas compared to the standard of care. So simply saying, the results of this study, the conclusion of the study is that you can save significant amount of the therapeutic gas when you use this novel ventilatory circuit adapter connector. Yes, I think the clinical implication number one is for those countries which use inhaled nitric oxide based on the gas consumption. The implication might be that those sites will save almost 70% of the costs, because instead of treating one patient with the same amount of the gas, they can treat 3 patients. That's first implication. The second implication is that this novel adapter can be used also, but of course has to be tested first, for other therapeutic gases such as heliox or xanthine. So this is in vitro data, so these data are really preclinical data. So I think that the next step will be to do a small clinical study. I don't know if it would require to do a phase 3 big multi-center studies. That's a regulatory question, so I cannot directly answer that. But the implication is really that the next step is to do the clinical study, and then after that, who knows, I think that if the device is approved, it can be widely used.